Okay, so what I'm going to talk a little bit about is mind mapping a website. Now, you've looked at the other one, which sort of gives you a generalized how to think about mind mapping. But I want to do it more specifically, more about doing a specific website and thinking about it. So the first thing I'm going to do this in Photoshop, but you could do it on a piece of paper, you could do it in Illustrator, whatever is comfortable. I do it in Photoshop so that when I need to add space, I can add more space. So we're going to do a mind map of me. We're going to mind map my website, basically because I know it pretty well at this point. So we're going to start off with the center page. That's me. That's that first page. And we're going to think about what is all the stuff that's going to come off of it. Now, the first thing I'm going to be thinking about is for me is, oh, I do artwork. And how do you contact me? Those are sort of the big but for me. So we're talking about I have a front page, and on that, somewhere there should be links or a drop down menu for those two things. And you've seen my site, so you've seen all of these things. So the first thing I think is, oh, my artwork is really important. But I need to divide my artwork in a couple of piles because there's so much of it. So I'm going to do an artwork where I had show you just what the new work is. So if you want to see what my work looks like now, you've got that, and then the layers go down from there. And oh wait, but I do a lot of old artwork. So I'm going to do a level that's my old artwork too. Then I'm going to say, well, what I forgot here, I forgot my resume. So with my resume, whoops, for me, I need one that's both educational and art. Now at this point, I probably have added several sections of paper in Photoshop so I could get this bigger, but just getting an idea of this. And then I'd think, oh yeah, I like to show all the student work I've done. And so I'm going to make a links page. And you can see the gray is just sort of long links that might be on that page. And finally, wait, all my students use my site to get to the class site. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to have a link somewhere on there that does that, that goes to the different student sites. Now, this just gives you sort of a visual overview. You could actually write on this. You could print this out and write notes on it, or you could do this in paper and write notes on it. It's just a basic visual thought on it.